Hey Moo, are you traumatized by these yet?
No. Okay, now we should be live under the correct thing. MoodgyCast episode 2. There we go. Hi, everyone. Right, yeah, now it says episode 3 for some reason.
Yo, episode 1 has 2 parts.
Y'all are wondering, anyone who's watching this in the future, why we're just starting like this. Go ahead and watch part 2 of episode 1, because that's actually part 1 of episode 2.
Yeah, and we're dumb.
Yeah, wrap your mind around that one for a second.
It's pilot episode 2.
Yes. So, let me move that over there. Get that. Move that. Oh, by the way, Sarah, you have volume in your headphones if you want to utilize them. That way you can hear what's going on. You need help?
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. All right. So, we just talked about football. So, no one was interested in that besides me. So, let's move on to our first actual requested topics. And the first one being baked goods. Edgy, what's your favorite baked good, Edgy?
What classifies as a baked good first?
Baked goods are foods made from dough or batter and cooked by baking, a method of cooking food that uses prolonged dry heat, or Arizona, normally in an oven, but also on hot ashes or on hot stones. The most common baked item is bread, but many other types of foods are baked as well.
Bread.
Edgy's gonna go with bread. Peachy, what's your favorite baked good? If you're out there.
Well, I mean, Peachy, knowing me, I don't know the difference between baked goods and any other foods.
Well, then think about what you would get from a bakery.
I don't go to bakeries.
Oh. Well, they have some lovely pictures here of baked goods. Guaranteed to make you hungry. You got like cookies and cakes and muffins and breads. And
You made a macaroon before.
I don't think donuts classify as a baked good because you fry donuts.
Alex.
I don't think. No, I don't know. Oh, and I also should
So I think Peachy's at the other stream.
Probably still at the other stream. You know what? Let me share this on the Discord. Bop. 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 There we go. You were talking up a storm in the other stream. We figured out how to switch it up.
The only thing I saw is that you dislocated, that you think you dislocated your finger.
Ouchies. You know what make you feel better, Peachy? Is a baked good. What is your favorite baked good?
Me.
You were a bit behind. You thought we replicated the beginning of the stream. Nah, YouTube's a little it doesn't have the same quote unquote good latency that Twitch has, which is saying a lot. I mean, for me, I'm just gonna have to go with cookies. I like cookies. Cookies can be like you can do so much with cookies.
And you could do so much with bread. Without bread, then you want to have pizza.
And this is true. Brownies is a good choice. What's your favorite baked good, Sarah? Tiramisu. Okay, there you go.
I actually don't really care for brownies and don't know what tiramisu is.
Do you like coffee?
No.
Okay, then you won't like tiramisu.
Croissants I don't like either.
Like tiramisu is basically a dessert version of coffee.
Ew.
It's like if someone took a Starbucks drink and made a cake out of
Peachy can't even decide on a favorite thing.
it.
A favorite baked good.
Let me put you over. Oh wait, if I move you, that's going to cause all sorts of problems. Crap.
Yay, I'm a problem.
Got to do that, and then I should be able to stop it. Windows. Windows is like, oh, you want to move the window? Let me completely resize it for you.
I like
There
how
we
for like
go.
a few seconds. I like how for a second I was just a forehead.
Right? Okay.
Peachy just opens a list of every baked good ever. It's just like I like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one.
They are all pretty damn good.
This one, this one.
Definitely all pretty damn good. All right, so let's see if I can.
Oh yeah, I have a story about a baked good.
Oh, nice. Well, there you go.
The macaroons when you scrolled up to the top.
Oh
I
yeah, those
actually made
things.
Yeah, I've made macaroons before with Cooking Mama.
Oh, Cooking Mama.
Yeah, because I was watching a YouTube channel that makes Cooking Mama foods, like how Cooking Mama cooks it. And then I had the idea to do that myself, so I asked my grandma for help, and we went to the store and bought stuff that we needed for it. And then we just followed the recipes from Cooking Mama and made it ourselves, and it was good.
Nice. Nice. All right, so we got
I knew you made a recipe book, Peachy. You asked me for help on it, and I don't know the difference between baked goods and whatever else foods out there.
I deleted my recommendation because it was a joke and you guys don't know much about it. Okay. Yeah, I believe you can retract chat messages. That's an interesting one for YouTube chat. So I was watching another live stream about Jet stuff and I kept seeing message retracted and I'm like, sometimes I wish I could do that with Twitch.
Yeah.
You type something and hit enter and you're like, oh no, that's going to be misinterpreted.
Oh no, they're gonna think I'm offensive.
But yeah, my favorite baked good is cookies. I guess fudge would come in second. I love making some fudge, but it's terribly unhealthy.
Only baked good I ever made was the macaroons.
All right, so we got baked goods covered. Anime, Peachy's favorite topping.
Topping?
I always do that. I always put an N in there for some reason. I always say topping.
I heard topping.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it mostly sounds like that. In Japan and in Japanese, anime, a term derived from the English word animation, describes all animated works, regardless of style or origin.
Holy
However,
shit, people can't get offended if I call anime an animation.
outside of Japan and in English, anime is colloquial for Japanese animation and refers specifically to animation produced in Japan. Animation produced outside of Japan with similar style to Japanese animation is referred to as anime influenced animation.
So animation influenced animation.
Meatloaf is your favorite baked good? I mean,
Ew, meatloaf, gross.
I do like meatloaf. Hey, listen, if you had my mom's meatloaf, let's go to the Anime News Network. What's going on in the world of anime?
Nothing that I care about.
This case study of Vanitas, episode 11. Yo, you thought you liked episode 10.
Here's episode 7.
Let's see if there's any anime that I recognize here.
I like how anime titles are like paragraphs.
Right? Super
Just like,
Adventure, Suzy-chan, World 3 United, End Story Deluxe, Magnificent. Like, oh
part
man, this
two.
going to be way better.
This anime is going to be great because I can't understand any of the words.
The convention canceled due to COVID. Okay. I'm not
Yeah,
seeing any.
we're killing Peachy. Even better.
I'm sorry, Peachy. Digimon. I know what Digimon is. I've heard
Never
of
watched
My
it.
Hero
My
Academia.
favorite anime, Ring Fit.
Right? Yo, it's just a matter of time before they make a Ring Fit anime. Y'all know that.
An exercise anime.
It won't. It'll have nothing to do with exercising. It's just gonna be like just
It's gonna be like a
complete
bad
story
type of
driven.
Pokemon.
Like the ring is. It's just gonna be like just a character.
It's just gonna be a bad type of Pokemon. Just like instead of catching them, they're just ha, get blown.
Let's see. Fairy Tail, your first anime. Where's Fairy Tail?
Man, if only Peachy didn't watch Fairy Tail, then maybe she'd be likable. Get fricked.
Wow. The Edge of Balance.
I have never seen a Star
They
Wars
made-
movie.
They made a Star Wars just for you, Edgy.
I've never seen any Star Wars.
Well, look, and speaking of bread, TBTV, it's Super Bread Person. Let's check out Super Bread Person. Streaming service Tubi announced on Friday that it has begun streaming 7 more films of the Anpan Man franchise. Wow. You want any more of an American pronunciation? I don't think you can find one. The Adventures of Happy, Star-Spirited Dolly, The Secret of Fairy Rin Rin, Black Nose, that sounds sort of racist, and The Magical Song, Revive
Whoa.
Banana Island, Nanda and Runda from the Star of Toys, okay, Shine, Huloon, and the Stars of Life. Interesting. What about Bread Boy? Tell me more about Bread Boy.
Boy.
By suggesting anime.
Yeah, you suggested anime. You knew what you were getting into.
You suggested anime in a podcast with 2 people who know
who know very little about anime, and the animes that they do know
are not very popular.
Yeah. Well, Doraemon is actually very popular. It's the 3rd anime with the most episodes. It has like 1,700.
You retracted it. Too
Well,
late.
Too bad.
Too late.
You kept it for a week.
I had already
Right
opened the tab.
Retracted it, and you can't do that.
The damage had been done. Where's Bread Boy? It doesn't say anything about Bread Boy.
Bread Boy.
I'm extremely disappointed.
Anime sucks. It doesn't talk about Bread Boy. Worst
It
anime ever.
really
Even
does.
worse than Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid and the anime with Rika in it that I don't
What
remember
if we
the name
click
of.
on this? No, that doesn't work. All right, we're Google searching Anpan Man.
Anpan Man. Blah blah blah.
All right, tell me about the bread.
Bread.
The head is an Anpan made by Uncle Jam. Oh, it's
Also
like
Peachy.
it's a Japanese dessert roll. That actually looks pretty damn good.
Also, Peachy wants us to talk about Canada. I don't like
Canada?
Canada.
Okay,
let's
let me open
continue.
that in a tab. Canada. Well,
I don't like Canada. Now let's talk about anime again.
I need to find out about Bread Boy. Oh,
Bread
here we
Boy.
go. Breadhead Man. Okay.
Bread Boy.
Shoku Panman. Okay, here we go. Let me look at my my stats. Let me make sure my stats are good. My stream quality is good. 0% drop frames. Nice.
What is it, an RPG? Looking at your stats.
My stats. Okay. Search Google for Shokopumon.
Chikapooman.
There he is. There's Breadman. Find out all about Breadman. One of the main protagonists from the Anpan Man book series and Sword Like Anpan Man anime series. He flies alongside. Listen, that is not aerodynamic. Anpan Man and Curry Pan Man. He also has blue and pink clones of himself. Interesting.
He has a boy clone and a girl clone.
Has a white bread head with a white outfit, a cape and red gloves, a red belt, red shoes, and he has an S on his chest standing for his name. Wow. It's just
Wait,
Superman with
bread?
bread for a head.
Super bread.
Smart, silly, smart, and level-headed. Whether he meets a new friend, he will often take their hand and dance with them. Who's a kind person, he'd be a little bit narcissistic. How can you be level-headed and narcissistic?
I mean, ask
and
Peachy.
Silly.
Oh, then don't ask Peachy.
How could you not be interested in a super loaf of bread?
Exactly.
Shokupanman supplies bread for lunch at the school, so he kills his own kind. It's terrible. He serves up his own kind. Cannibalism. Get T in here. T's probably asleep. We started too late today.
Peachy, you are not narcissistic, but I'm not sure about Silly.
And you're definitely not level-headed.
Exactly.
I love you, but
we don't even need him. Peachy already knows the butt.
Also, he trends to be the most random in the superhero trio. He has the Shoku punch and the white truck. Yes, I am angry face. You see, you wouldn't have been angry if you were level-headed.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. If you were level-headed, it would just be like, okay.
Oh, snap. I'm just kidding, Peachy. We love you. All right, so the next
anime you like.
The next topic was a Lamy stock photos, which was kind of a joke topic, but I'm handling it as a serious topic.
Yay.
This sounds like a rip-off One Punch Man? Probably. I mean, it sounds like they didn't really put a whole lot of intellectual thought into that anime series. No offense to the creators. Look at all these beautiful stock photos.
Yeah, but it's a piece of flying bread that does stuff. Do you need any more explanation?
Let's search for interesting things.
Oh, hey, look, it's us.
Tea, coffee, and other interesting things. She's very interested. Look at her. He's interested. This isn't very interesting.
I
don't find that interesting at all.
Look up abandoned
places. If you like buildings and stuff on the ground.
I guess. Adventure is out there, Edgy. And that baby, look, they're on the adventure right there. Let's see if we can tell a story with all of these stock photos, okay? So, we have some sort of article here about tea, coffee, and other interesting things. She's very inquisitive about the article.
Yeah, the girl was reading the article while at a tea and coffee shop.
There you go. Okay, and then she went outside and she saw this statue. And this guy right here. And she's like, "What are you looking at, bro?" And he's like, "Well, there used to be a building there, but it's not there anymore." And guy was like, "Whoa." And he was so surprised that he spilled his corn.
He had diarrhea all over the road.
And then he had to run in here to use the bathroom.
The bathroom.
The bathroom. And then for some
then they
reason,
went to
when he went
space.
inside, it was just a giant red wall with one tiny little box in a hand, and he was very confused. So he he looked closely and he found some interesting things. And then he started a collection of them in his garage here and grew a mustache.
And then he got Santa thingies.
Yeah. The one thing that he couldn't fit in his garage, he was like, you know what, I'm going to make a Christmas decoration out of that. So he tied some logs together and put Santa faces on them.
And then a woman was stalking him and writing notes about him.
Yes. She's like, this guy's up to no good. So she told her professor at school about it. And he was like, yo, you know what you got to do? Don't worry about that. Yeah. Pine cone scented candles. That's where it's at. Nobody. Go ahead.
Dramatic wind. And then dramatic wind pushed to the right to make the fire on the candle go right.
Yes.
That's a very important detail.
Absolutely. And then she got so freaked out about the whole thing. She's like, screw it, I'm out of here. She drove till she was out of gas, and she's just trying to catch a ride somewhere.
And then she had the mentality of adventure is out there, 1, 2, 3.
Right. But then she wound up at a strip club called Old Vogue. She got pregnant and had a kid. Then moved to the beach.
Was she working there or was she a customer?
Oh, I ain't gonna blow up her spot. We'll leave that between me and her. And then she got more pregnant and had more kids. And she had a lot more kids, and everyone started taking pictures. And then she had so many kids, she had to move into this house with
or maybe that's
Mysterium with this German guy with a sign. He keeps everyone out. And then there was
died and they all went to that orphanage.
And then there was more diarrhea.
Yay! The end.
The end. Yes. Okay, we got to make that a thing from now on. We'll got to make stories out of Lamy stock photos.
Make stories out of like Google images or stock photos or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be funny. It'll be the run-on gag in this. Murder.
All right, so bless you.
To murder, apparently.
Murder is the unlawful killing of another human without justification or valid excuse, especially, bless you, the
Thank you.
Unlawful killing of another human with malice, a forethought. Almost thought that's an afterthought. With malice forethought. In most countries, a person convicted of murder generally faces a long-term prison sentence, a life sentence, or even capital punishment. Ooh, they give them money.
Yay.
Murder.
Famous murder.
What's going on in the news of murder? Lots of murders. For some reason, people keep killing people.
It's just so fun.
I don't know. It seems counterintuitive to the whole process of, not wanting to go to jail.
Did you know if you kill like 40,000 people, that saves as much oxygen as planting 20 million trees?
Yeah, but who's going to be around to breathe all the oxygen if all those people are dead?
No one, so it saves just as much oxygen as planting 20 million trees if you kill 40,000 people.
Yeah, I'm just saying, though, who cares about the oxygen if we can't breathe it? The whole reason we want the oxygen.
I mean, they won't breathe it, but we will.
Well, what if you're one of the 40,000?
And sucks to suck, I guess.
Right? Yeah, think about that.
Why are we
It was a topic that was requested.
Okay.
Just okay.
Music. That's more fun than murder.
You started talking about music because I have a lot to say about the only 3 artists I listen to.
I have a lot to say about music as well. I do enjoy the music.
You start first and talk about Aesop's Fables.
No, it's Aesop Rock.
Aesop's Fables.
And since this channel's not monetized, I can actually play music.
Well, you gotta credit them, just in case you don't get it. Just in case you get a content copyright claim or something.
There's Aesop Rock. I wonder if he has any
Aesop's
new music out. Let's go to the YouTubes. We know a little something about the YouTubes.
What's a YouTube?
The heck is that, Edgy?
I thought it was
What is
prize
it?
tickets for a second. I thought you had a big ribbon of prize tickets.
No, it's
Look
just
at
a
everything I won from skee ball.
I went to arcade and won so many tickets. That's it.
Kid uses grandma's voice box for auto tune. I don't know how to feel about that.
Grandma, can I use your voice box? Sure.
We'll watch that for a second. All right, that's officially one of the cringiest things I've seen in my life. If anyone ever needed to be canceled, it's that child.
Well, I mean, he's a child. He doesn't know better.
I know, I'm kidding.
But Peachy, on the other hand...
Right? All right, so most people know, at least people in the Discord, Aesop Rock is my favorite hip-hop artist. I think I'll choose 2 songs to show why. Edgy, did you die?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We'll start with... Well, I've played Kirby for Edgy and Peachy a million times. I don't know if I played Long-Legged Larry for you.
You're a long-legged Larry. Also, hi, Shark Fighter.
Yo, Shark Fighter. We're on the topic of music, so I'm going through like my favorite music artist, and then Edgy's going to go through his favorite music artist.
Yeah, and you'll have to search it up since I don't have the screen share.
No worries. We'll have to work on that for next time. Here's...
More concerning numbers about the increase.
I don't
of
want
COVID-19
ads.
and its variants.
Get out of here with...
Vaccination is the
Whoa.
best protection from COVID.
Vaccines.
You can protect yourself
Yes.
from COVID by getting vaccinated.
Get vaccinated, idiots.
I don't know why they still bother advertising it. Like, I don't think you're changing anyone's mind with a YouTube ad at this point. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm pro, you know, I just think the people that aren't are so hardened at this point that it's like, you're gonna need to like hit them over the head with a needle before they understand. Which is probably
Hey, Moo,
not
let's
the
keep-
recommended way of injection, but
Hey, Moo, let's keep making fun of what Peachy likes. Peachy gonna get annoyed. It'd be funny.
well, Peachy
Like
did
Canada,
suggest
let's make fun of
Canada.
Canada. Yeah, so let's make fun of Canada. Canada sucks. That's it.
Oh yeah, they do hurt your arm. That's for sure.
Yeah, when I got my vaccines, the first one got me down a lot, so I thought the second one would be better, but then the second one was better,
The second one was better.
but it still brought me down
Ah,
since I'm a weak bitch.
all right. There's Canada.
Oh, now we know where you live.
150. That's better. Look,
Now we know
Canada.
where you live.
All right. So Peachy, this is that island you were talking about the other day, right? Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. No, that's the worst spelling of Canada ever, and it should be banned.
Or are you talking about? Well, I don't think Nova Scotia's an island. No, Nova Scotia's not an island. It's a peninsula.
Where's Toma? Where's Total Drama Island? That was shot in Canada.
Total Drama Island? I don't know. This island looks a little dramatic. Anticosti Island. Listen, if you're a Costi, don't go there. They are very against you.
Yay. Also, the Total Drama Island is animated.
Newfoundland. Yeah, like, seriously, they couldn't come up with a better name. They found a new place and were Newfound Land. That's what we'll call it, because we found some new land.
Hey, we found land. What should we name it? Newfound Land.
Yeah.
You're a
Makes
fucking
sense.
genius. Go to New Brunswick.
Go
Go
to
to Peachy's exact address.
Yes. Assholeville, right?
Yeah.
You talking about PEI, Prince Edward Island? You talking about Cape Breton Island? Oh, there's
You're
Sydney.
talking
I
about
thought that was in
Islander?
Australia. Interesting. Found new land.
Peachy
Let's go,
gave us
boys, right?
Peachy gave us permission to look at her exact address. Let me just get it real quick.
Maybe the guy who found it was named New. Oh, there you go. I was like,
So,
yo, yeah, hey, Newfoundland.
Hey, just
He
like how we
finally
have a
did
place.
something.
Finally did something in his life, so let's name it after him.
Yeah. Died 2 days later. At least I got an island named after me.
And then someone buys the island.
Don't actually do that. No, we won't. Okay.
Aw.
In case anyone doesn't know, Peachy lives in the middle of Quebec. Let's see, right over here, Parliament Hill. I believe in the Passe des Jardins de l'Administration et des Services Publics.
Pretty sure if I shared Peachy's address like on the podcast, like from Google Maps, she would just break up with me and ask to move immediately. Just like, I hate you so much.
Peachy, you're
Mom,
safe.
can we move?
Ain't no one traveling all the way up there.
Yeah, no one's traveling to Canada.
This jerk just walked through. Oh no, those are wet footprints. I was like, did this jerk just walk through wet concrete? No, there's
Yeah.
water here. Here's Quebec.
Oh, I can't. I
Quebec,
can't believe Peachy lives in Time Hortons.
right? Whoa. Listen, we needed to blur out that food. That was way too graphic for Google Maps.
This is offensive for you. Don't look. It's
Yes. Very offensive. You live in Tim Hortons? I was pretty sure pretty much all Canadians lived inside of a Tim Hortons.
beef. Yeah, or a maple syrup factory.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can find Assholeville here.
Oh, I just found New Brunswick. Is
Uh,
that where you were looking?
there it is, NB.
Yay!
There's Assholeville. Don't worry, Peachy, I'm not going to go anywhere near you. Just perusing.
Welcome to Assholeville. Peachy lives here for a reason.
Yes. Peachy's address is 1 Assholeville Plaza, Assholeville, Canada.
Exactly. And then Peachy just replies back with, "You guys are the assholes for saying I live in Assholeville."
Let's check it out. Oh, there's Steve's Jewelry, China, and gifts. Look at that.
China. I thought this was Canada, not
No, you can
China.
buy all of China there.
Sick.
Like 35. Yo, look at this guy's truck. Does this guy need any more chrome on his truck?
No, they got to download more Chrome.
Yeah, they definitely need to download more Chrome. Look, he's got the Chrome strips on the bottom. He's got the Chrome there. He's got the Chrome there. He's got the Chrome there. Is that what Canada is, Peachy? Is it like West
this is
Virginia where
Subway.
people buy the 99-cent Chrome package off of the internet and just stick fake pieces of Chrome all over their trucks?
This is a picture from 2018.
Yes, 2018. We can go back to 2009. It actually looked better in 2009. Peachy, what happened?
Peachy, you fucked everything up.
Look at that. Look at that beautiful fire station. What happened?
5 years after.
Look,
Peachy
they haven't washed it.
Peachy, you fucked everything up.
Look at that. Enterprise Rent-A-Car. They have 3 cars you can rent. Look at that.
Whoa.
Yo. Nah, they got some more over there.
Yeah, you didn't live here in 2009, and as soon as you moved in, you fucked everything up.
Exactly. Everything was fine in 2009, Peachy.
Yeah,
look at this.
Peachy.
Look how clean it is. Look, this wasn't even an enterprise. This was a thriving independent business. They had more cars.
Damn it, Peachy.
You moved in and they were like, crap, we're selling an enterprise. No, I'm just kidding, Peachy. We love you. It's all jokes. It's all jokies. Yes. You should see what happened to Wheeling since I moved here. It's gone way downhill.
You should see what happened when we moved here. Actually, I don't know what happened.
My ants go marching up the hill. Songs. Bell Alliant. Okay, that must be the telephone company because it says Bell.
Bell from the one Disney thing.
Does anyone else love Google Maps? I really enjoy Google Maps a lot. I could literally just... Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, someone found it so entertaining, they made a game out of it.
Peachy, can you go to them and just let them know that there's this thing called Windows? Not the operating system.
You gotta install Windows 10.
You're gonna go feed doggos? Yeah. Okie dokie. I love you.
Drink water. My face is gonna disappear.
I have to say, that's a nice old school Toyota there. I think it looks like it's in pretty good shape. Oh, wait.
It's not a browser. It's not a browser, Peachy. Chrome is a browser, not a fucking...
Actually, it is an operating system. Barely, but... Here, they don't have the plastic. The house looks a lot better here. What happened? 2009. All right, 2013, so we can't blame Peachy.
No, we can.
Oh, there's a nice... there's a little Tiburon there.
Peachy made it worse over time.
Oh, it's this guy's fault. What? It's a lot of flags. Look at the Mohawk, too. And Peachy, do you know this guy? He looks a little sketch.
This guy is just watching our podcast, just like, that's me. Hey, look, it's me.
Yeah. This guy's a little sketchy over here. Where your turn, it started and turn to the right, and you'll see. Okay, wait, no, go to where we started. Okay, I can do that because it was right down here.
Well, I mean, there's nothing to see in Canada.
I was right down here somewhere. I think.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to move.
Wait,
to
let
Canada,
me zoom out.
Knowing people is like the worst thing ever.
I was over here. We were somewhere over here. Yeah, there's Bell Alliant. I think we were right here. Right? So yeah, there's the jewelers. Okay.
You're a jeweler.
Everyone knows everyone, but they don't know him. Yeah, he's probably in jail.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
mean
why
to
I
judge a
don't wanna
book by his cover, but I mean, oh my goodness.
That's why I don't want to move to Canada, because I don't want to know everyone.
He looked like a Hell's Angel. All right, so
Isn't that
and
what
turn
I
to the.
am?
All right, we got Camille. We got Ultramar. We
Rio.
got Liberal.
Liberal.
The Liberals.
Oh no, now let's make this political.
Yeah, now with politics. Oh, geez. Dream destroyed.
I think it was destroyed when we looked up murder.
There's a hotel that is overrun by pigeons. What?
Yeah, the pigeon lady from Home Alone.
Let me see if I can
2
find a
lives
hotel
there.
here.
Hotel Trivago.
Or maybe I can just search for Pigeon Hotel.
My mom just messaged me and said, "Be nice to Peachy."
Is it this one?
I will never be nice to Peachy because it's fun.
I searched for
Hey,
Pigeon
my mom's
Hotel
in
and this
chat.
was the first response.
Hey Moo, my mom's in chat. Look.
Hey, what's up, Edgy's mom? I hope you're doing good. We're having fun. We're trying to find Peachy's Pigeon Hotel. It's not named that.
It should be.
It should be. Well, no, it says quality hotel, and I would have to assume if it's a quality hotel, it's probably got a low pigeon count. It's the right of where we started. Okay, so we started here. Do you mean to the right, like as far as cardinal directions, or as far as what way we were facing at the time? Oh, good. I'm glad. You're very welcome.
Yay! Peachy's sad.
No.
If only my mom saw what I messaged to Peachy earlier today.
Oh.
No, it's not me being mean. It's
Oh.
me being nice.
Oh, there you go. Well, because despite the edgy facade, we all know you're actually quite wholesome. Aha! I said it on air. It's now permanently in the internets. Just for you aesthetics. The Sugarloaf Beauty Salon? All right, listen, we got to go check out the Sugarloaf.
Come here, Sugarloaf.
Right? Wait, where is... Oh, look at that. There's...
Exactly.
Is it just a
I'm
house?
gonna
It's just a
torture Peachy
house.
in public, and in private, sweeten Peachy up.
It's
That
just
sounded
some lady that
disgusting.
owns a pair of scissors. Welcome to the Sugarloaf Beauty Salon, y'all.
That cut your throat.
It's Rocks and Moss. That's my middle school right next to you. Really?
Now we got Peachy's middle school. Now
That's
go
okay.
to that middle school and you'll find Peachy.
I'll show you all where in my town. As long as we're not showing exactly where anyone lives, it's fine. No, I lost Sugarloaf. Oh, there it is. So this
How can you lose
was
Sugarloaf?
the old stomping grounds for Peachy. Look at that.
Wait, why was there an X on the tree?
That's
I saw an X. Yeah, look at the tree. There's an X.
work
Down.
tree. If I had
There
to
you go.
guess, it doesn't look particularly healthy.
Did Avril do that? Because Avril's came from Canada.
Avril, don't kill trees.
And if you look at the cover of her second album, she has an X.
Oh, maybe there's
And then
treasure in there. X marks the spot.
Peachy left time.
Yeah.
What are
Peachy
those
left a
called?
Kana figurine in there.
Bought 2 of them.
I'm such an American. I was about to say, why is there a Canadian flag flying outside of this school?
Canada doesn't exist.
Yeah.
This is just a mirage.
For like a quarter of a second, I'm like, what's that Canadian flag doing there?
This is northern Mexico.
Right? Pretty nice middle school. That's bigger than my middle school. You know what I can definitely do? I can show you guys where I grew up in New York.
Now you're gonna dock someone completely random.
Right? Yeah, this is on Long Island. Here's New York City. If it would load. And then Stony Brook, Miller Place. Here's my school. There was the Laddie A. Decker Sound Beach School. I was like grades 3, 4, 5. This was kindergarten 1, 2. I never went there because we moved there before that. And then this was 6, 7, 8. And then down here is the high school. That's the high school. And this is the football place where our football team lost all the games. But our badminton team was 500-0.
It's just like the Jets.
We're good at losing at football in New York.
Yeah. Good at being iconic.
Let's
iconic
see.
isn't good.
There's the house I grew up in. We have street views. There it is. That's the house I grew up in.
Now you dock some completely random family or person.
Oh, wow. Look at that. They took some of the fence down. That was like the little dog fence in area for the doggos to play. They still have the rock there. My mom kept saying, we're going to move that rock one day. And just, nope.
Also, now your dogs live in a green
Right,
screen
I'm back
room.
for a little bit.
Okay, okay.
Sorry about all that.
That's okay, sweetie. Well, and let's see. That was my room right there. At window. At top right window. Then where was my friend's house? He was one house down. There's Billy's house. Billy don't live there no more. Is his basketball hoop? Wow, the basketball. Oh no, that's their basketball hoop. Never mind. Yeah, there's North Country Road. Oh, there's the kids waiting for the bus. Look at that. This is how stupid it was. It's like a dead-end street, maybe like 1,000 feet long, and parents would drive their kids to the end of the street to get on the bus.
Hey. No bus stops.
That's New York for you. Yeah. What are they going to get lost? There's no other way to go. Pink rain jacket, blur it, right? Yes, no one must see the jacket.
Trigger warning for the color pink.
Oh, I love it.
Offended by the color pink.
Oh, this, I swear, this boat has been for sale since like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
no one wants that guy's boat.
New York. There's no water there.
Actually, there is. If you go right down this way, Long Island.
Yeah, but that's so far. If you have to click more than 5 times to get somewhere.
Right. All right. Here's New York Avenue. Or actually, you know what's going to be easier? Just zoom out. Where's the beach? All right. Yeah. Here's Cedar Beach. This was the local beach, Cedar Beach. Wait, I don't have
I agree.
oh, there we go.
God, we should play GeoGuessr.
Hey, Greek, what's up? How you doing? You should play GeoGuessr. I want to do that on a future stream. My GeoGuessr subscription just ran out. I got to renew it. I got the alert like just 2 days ago. Otherwise, it only lets you play one game a day. But yeah, we definitely have to. I've had a lot of fun times playing GeoGuessr in Discord, and I think it'd be a fun thing to do on the podcast.
I would not be able to guess anywhere because I don't know any other country, including America.
You know what it is? It's one of those things you get better at as you go. And it's not so much about that. It's about like finding street signs and stuff like that. But yeah, this was one of the beaches near us, but the one me and my girlfriend at the time always went to was West Meadow. Because if you notice, most of the beaches are on the north side or the south side. West Meadow faced west. So you could go there, and it was a beautiful... Let's see if we got any... There's probably no one taking a shot of the sunset. You could get such beautiful sunset images here. There you go. Because it faced west, you just got unbelievably gorgeous. This is not that great, but really, really, everyone is here when the sun sets because it's one of the only westward-facing beaches on Long Island.
Yay.
Also, my Pokemon cards came in, and I can finally make it out of the trenches. Nice. Oh, out of the Trenchessa. Did you mean trenches, or is a Trenchessa a thing? Ooh, check DM, please. Here we go. Nice.
Where I live now, it's like a 20-minute drive-ish near the beach, and I'm never gonna go to the beach because I hate the beach.
Yo, let's dox these people. Look at that license plate right there. Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't think you can really do much from a license plate anyway.
No, I mean,
because everyone's always driving around with license plates out. I mean, it's not like you need to blur your license plate in real life.
I mean, you could search it up and then find their car and then find their house and then go to where they live.
I guess if you felt like driving 9 hours to New York, well, for me, it's 9 hours.
I thought it was 10.
For me,
Depends on traffic.
Ah.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so we started with Canada. That was our original thing. So I mean, as we talked about where Peachy lives. Next, we'll talk about. I know Septimus said he lived on Vancouver Island. I don't know where, but man, I'd love to live out in BC. And plus, I'd be right near a certain other person that I know that lives in the States in the Northwest.
Moteo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both.
No,
Nice.
Peachy, we're not showing your high school.
I'd say if you're a celeb and it's like an Instagram post, it makes sense to blur a license plate. Yeah, totally. Like, if you think someone would be that obsessed. You have family in BC? Nice. You want me to show your high school? Okay, sure. I can do that.
And Peachy's still in high school.
As long as you are requesting it. I wasn't sure if you were if you DM'd me it because you didn't want me to go there or you did want me to go there. I keep going to Quebec. It's New Brunswick. It's over here. Yes, PG has family that's over 2,000 years old.
They're Peachy. So
they live very long in Canada. I think it's the universal health care.
Peachy's very old, and I'm 4 months older than old.
All right.
Yeah, Peachy, stop it.
Normally I type it into search, but I'm going to see if I can find it just by looking for a semi-decently sized building. Because high schools usually aren't small.
Yeah, those damn Canadians.
That's Le Galion de Appellation.
And I'm dating one of those damn Canadians.
Sugarloaf Beauty Salon. Wait, what?
You just went there.
Oh no, so wait. Salon Fashionation Beauty Salon. That seems a little redundant. Um I am, oh, there it is. Sugarloaf. Peachy, what's with Sugarloaf? Is that like a
Peachy.
is that a baked
You're not-
good? To bring it back to the beginning of the stream, is that a baked good?
Yeah, Peachy, you're not sweet. Why you go to Sugarloaf High School?
Peachy, your high school looks smaller than your middle school.
Well, I mean, Peachy has to go based on how tall she is. So who knows? In middle school, she could have been tall, but in high school,
Oh god,
she's
look at
short.
this person toughing it out with the world's worst vehicle ever made, the Chevy Uplander. Oof, look at just how terrible that vehicle is.
Peaches are sweet.
Peachy,
But Peachy.
do you know who owns this vehicle? Can you just apologize to them for me? Just come up to them and be like, I'm so sorry you have to drive a Chevy Uplander. Uh-oh, Edgy's been attacked by a tissue. Oh, he won.
Yay.
So we go like, oh, sugar and loaves. Let's name it. There's more to the building. Does it go back far? They should probably do something about this fence too, Peachy, not gonna lie. It's looking a little
Yeah.
sketch there.
How is this a school?
Home of the Bruins.
How
Yeah.
is this a school?
Oh,
It's so
Bruins.
Just like how is Peachy a person? She's so tiny.
Oh, geez, was that person driving a BMW convertible? No. Listen, no, just don't. No. Bad. Bad.
Oh, this picture was taken in 2014.
Oh, this was 2014. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I can kind of excuse them a little bit. It was not as bad to have a BMW convertible back then. I don't mind like a 3 Series, but one of those little sports car convertible things from BMW, I'm sorry. It's just like it's an old man car, and he was an old man. That's
Peachy
like,
is
that is
small.
a midlife crisis mobile right there.
Peachy is kid size, not fun size.
Peachy, are those solar panels or is that a giant skylight? Peachy is fun size, right? You don't
Peachy
even
is
know
kid
your
size.
school mascot? Mine back in, actually, you know what? I shouldn't say what mine was back in the day because that's one of those passwordy questions. You
Yeah,
know,
Peachy-
like one of the 3 questions they ask you if you forgot your password. It's a skylight? Gotcha.
I even have evidence that Peachy's kid size and not fun size. Peachy whines and acts like a kid more than she is fun.
Well, what's the line? I'd say fun size is under 5 feet. Maybe fun size is over 5 feet and kid size is under 5 feet. I don't know. We need to develop some sort of official system.
I just heard my mom in the background and just said, I'm gonna kick your ass, boy.
Oh, that's good parent. Ooh, look at that. What is that, a Ford Probe? That thing's in
Yeah.
excellent shape. For sale, Peachy, I know this is 2014. You find that car and you buy it. Oh
It's gonna
God, if
give
that
me
thing,
less-
that's in beautiful shape. You buy that.
Who's gonna give me advice for like buying cars? I'm just like, hey, I want to get a car. Buy this car. I
Oh,
just want a car.
crap.
That
Well, you know what?
works.
No, I think
buy
that's a
this
Celica.
car.
Might be a Celica or a Mazda MX.
Yeah, because you spend your money. Save your money.
6? I don't know. It's so hard to tell. I can't see the front badge on it. Whatever it is, it's a beautiful Japanese sports car and you need to buy it. You're a broke Walmart worker? That's because you
And
spend
save
all
your
your money
money.
on Kana figurines.
Yeah, save your money, you dingus.
Puppy. Oh, Pupper. Hey,
Can I eat
Pupper.
it?
No. Be nice to the Pupper.
No, I don't like dogs.
Oh. Tippy, can you believe that? Can you believe that, Tippy?
Peachy's gonna buy something for Moo before she even buys something for me.
Buy me a car? Listen, I already have 2 non-working cars.
Make them work.
I love how this comes up, so I can let the dog up here now. All right. Oh, we promised that we weren't going to go too far over, and we are kind of at the end of our topics here. Anything else we wanted to talk about before we call it a podcast?
I don't know, but let's talk for 5 more minutes to make it 2 hours technically.
Is that really? Oh wow!
think.
I can't believe it's almost 8 o'clock.
We
That'll be an hour and a
started at-
half because we started at 6:30.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can just count down from 300.
1, 2, 3,
Exciting.
4.
No. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I think a good idea, since we can't raid. Why don't
Peachy never thinks of topics for me?
you put cars? Oh, thank you, Peachy. We'll talk about cars next time.
We already talked about cars. We went on a car tangent.
We did, but it wasn't an
times.
official topic. Let's see
We
what
went on a
Septimus
tangent
D is
3
up to.
Broadcast
Start
is
watching. The mature audiences only. So let's see if we can find someone to kind of sort of raid if you all feel like it. If not, it's no big deal. I just know that I'm probably going to hang out with Septimus afterwards.
Music was for both of us because Mood did Aesop's Fables.
All NBA, a lot of accolades.
Aesop rock, edgy.
Fables.
All right, yeah, Aesop. Septimus is playing Final Fantasy X, like at end game. Might have already beaten the game. I'm not quite sure. Y'all need to go check Septimus out.
No.
Well, no, you don't all have to, but let me pop the link in the thing here.
Like you're really
If any of you would like something to watch, high five, Peachy.
exclamation point, shout out.
Right?
Septimus.
I'm gonna say oh shoot, I can't. I have to do it from over here.
Haha, you're not logged into Twitch.
Yeah, because I'm in a private window. Where's Septimus? Septimus, where's your shrimp? There you are. Mute. All right. I can't hear you, but you're on YouTube. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna go. If y'all don't know Septimus, at least go drop him a follow because he does a lot of different stuff. Dead by Daylight, Final Fantasy games. I do a lot of co-streams with him. He's a really good dude. He's become an amazing friend of mine, someone who I trust a shit ton, and got a great community. So that being said, it is 7:59, so that gives us just enough time to wrap up. We wanted to do this last weekend. I got sick. Everything kind of sucked. So hopefully we can do this again next weekend. But obviously, Edgy's starting school, so school does come first, Edgy, if you have to.
If it's the weekend, I don't think I'll have any school work.
That's good. I wanted to throw that out there because I don't want you to feel obligated. Like, oh crap, I have a paper to write, but I have to do the podcast.
And if I do have schoolwork, then I can just then we can just make that a segment of the podcast.
Yes, Edgy does schoolwork.
I mean, not yet. I gotta get into school first.
All right, everybody. I love you.
Have a day.
I'm pretty sure Edgy loves you, but he won't say it because he's too edgy. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to everyone who's watching the recording. The music was probably all muted, but screw it, we wanted to talk about music. So hopefully I didn't just get my channel doinked. But
you get a copyright strike.
yeah, I didn't get a poopy right. All right, guys, have a good night. Laters.
I'll say I love you in private.
There you go. Probably the best